All right, hello everybody. How is everybody today? It's a Sunday clash day, fun day of clashing as usual on a Sunday. We have some war action for you today. I've got a couple of streams. I'm going to have a break in the middle, but the first thing we have going on is a ScoRpioNMoNkeyS war in the Clash Masters League CML Facebook Esports Fleet Division. This is week 5 of the group phase of play for one of our ScoRpioNMoNkeyS teams. And in week 5, we come into this, oh boy, we come into this with a 1-3 record. So we would really like to turn this around and figure out how to turn that 1-3 into at least a 2-3 so that we start to get in closer to having a shot at something here. So yeah, 1-3 record as we enter into week 5 of the Clash Masters League Facebook Esports Division tournament. Maybe it's a league. I can't tell if it's a league or tournament. I'm not actually sure what is the difference between a league and a tournament. I recently became aware that Fury decided to offer a league, but they're also offering a tournament. And I'm like, well, what's the difference? Both of them have a group phase and then a playoff phase. So what's the difference between a league and a tournament? If anybody can tell me the difference between a league and a tournament, I would be pleased. How's Huts today? Happy birthday, Huts. Every day's a birthday for Huts. So on the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS side of our map today, we have Warrior of Light from Pakistan. We have Kremtoski from Lithuania. We have Yes and Legend from the UK. We have Superman from Canada, Mountain Time Zone. And we have Prashant from India. So we have representation from a lot of different places here on this map today. It's quite a collection of international Clash superstars. You have to admit that that is true. We have a collection of international Clash superstars here. Now today our opponent, I don't think they have a logo. I was not able to find a logo for AIJAZ222. So this is a YouTube guy. And I think it's a guy. He's a YouTuber and has a YouTube channel under that name. So I would encourage you all to check that out. Support our fellow clashers wherever they may be. A Hoser Superman. Are you trying to make fun of Superman for being Canadian? I don't know if that's very kind. But it's okay. I mean, it's fine with me. The thing I'm happy about is that Superman showed up. So, because I have to tell you that one of the things I know about Superman is Superman likes to sleep late. And it is indeed 2 hours behind me. So it's only 11:20. I think it's 11:20 for Superman, which I think is maybe a little earlier than Superman would like to be up. But Superman did show up. On the other hand, we had somebody else who said they would show up and did not. I will not point out their name on stream because that seems unkind. So, happy Clash Sunday. I am streaming also to YouTube today because our opponent seemed to think that we would have fun on YouTube. Now, I can't honestly tell if there's anybody over there watching me because legit, I don't know how to run the streaming stuff on YouTube. I'm sure it's out there, but the interface for the streamer, I'm finding that to be a little bit hard. I'm used to my interfaces that I have from Twitch tools. So, hopefully, if there's anybody out there, they would say hello. It doesn't look like anybody's chatting. I mean, it looks like nobody's chatting. So maybe there's nobody out there. I can't even tell. Somewhere it should show how many people are watching, but I can't even find that. So I don't know what's going on with that. Let's just say I don't know what's going on YouTube. Paul 180380, good evening. How are you today, Paul 180380? Are you excited to see some more ScoRpioNMoNkeyS war action here on Sunday Fun Day Clash Day? I just recalculated all of the stats for the whole clan. I've decided that's my Sunday morning task every every week is going to be to fold the prior week's stats into a next week's summary of statistics. So I did that this morning. Hey, we have Anshu Gaming commenting over here on YouTube. Hello, Anshu Gaming. You are from the opponent, I see. Let's see if Anshu is on here. Okay, so the person with whom I negotiated this is attacker number 5, who I'm sure I will say this wrong, but Ujwal Singh. And then we have the KR AIJAZ222. That would be the person for whom the clan is named. Or the clan house account. I don't know what that is. Hi, Anshu. How are you? So we have Israf, KR Israf, KR Katan, and KR Tab. Now we have warrior. We have an attacker from the opponents going in already. It is very early in war. This attacker must be quite confident in their ability to triple. Yes, you are from India. I see that, Anshu. I assumed. We have a couple from India on our roster. Only one on the lineup today. So what is attacker? I'm going to call this person AIJAZ. It may not be correct, but I'm going to call them AIJAZ. Has effectively blimped out that compartment with the eagle. And has an E-Drag flying that came out of the blimp. That E-Drag has plenty of health. We'll get a little bit distracted here by those troops. And now what will AIJAZ? So AIJAZ has trained up dragons. And E-Dragon. So making an E-Drag funnel. I think that's what's happening here, is we're making an E-Drag funnel to dragons in between. It's funny because I more often see drag bat lately. I don't see straight up drags very often, but AIJAZ is going in very early, so there must be some confidence on this attacker's part. Hello, Guru. I see you there on YouTube. Welcome. So we have many of the dragons avoiding the town hall, but the E-Dragon, those loons, he has frozen the town hall. I think it's highly likely that that'll go down. Did use the rage spell just to make sure. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is there enough life in that E-Drag, or is that E-Drag gonna... Oh, barely. Look at that. E-Drag Death Zap takes down the town hall. That's pretty amazing. The Royal Champion in at 3 o'clock is taking care of some business. Not a lot of troops left and only one cleanup minion. So at this point it's pretty clear this will not triple. A solid double from attacker AIJAZ222 from the be named clan. Nice job. Solid start to war from your side and very early hit. Apparently you wanted to get that out of the way. All right, well, that was very fast. I don't usually see an attack in the first 8 minutes. In fact, usually I don't see an attack in the first 28 minutes. Now, unfortunately, that was a double. I cannot reshow doubles. I find it to be against my streamer code of ethics to reshow the doubles. So, who will win, do I think? Guru is asking on YouTube, who do I think will win? And, at this point, I don't know who will win. My team comes into this, the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS come into this with a 1-win, 3-loss record, Guru. Do you know what the record is for the YT AIJAZ222 team coming into this? Because I might just go with statistics. And so, yeah, I might just go with statistics. But we're at 1-3 in ScoRpioNMoNkeyS for this team. So, I hope the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS win. But who will win? There's all, these wars they're anybody's game. They're so, like, each attack is so critical and so finicky that I think it's hard to say. So over on Twitch, we're talking about the World Championship qualifiers. Dance are insane. Insane. 14 stars, 5 town hall attack was 99 time fail. I know. That's crazy wars, isn't it? That's crazy. It's, It'll be interesting to see how that goes on stage in Poland. Or, yeah, you know, I miss the on stage in Poland aspect of the World Championship qualifiers. I hope that that's able to come back. Because the just playing online has a completely different character to it. Completely different character. Okay, so for those of you who are just joining the stream, okay, so Anshu Gaming out on YouTube is telling me that the star attackers for their team is Tayab and Israf. So Israf, number 3, and Tayab, number 1. Those are their star attackers. So apparently, we didn't really need to worry about AIJAZ222, and we don't need to worry about Ketan, and we don't need to worry about Ujwal. We only need to worry about Israf and Tayab. Is that what you're trying to tell me, Anshu? I'm just giving you a hard time. You're welcome. No problem. Thanks for tuning in. Totally appreciate the views. It's one of the fun things about this CML Facebook esports war is we do get to war with everybody from all over. So this ScoRpioNMoNkeyS are actually from all over, but the opponent is from India. So if you missed my lineup announcement earlier, Warrior of Light is from Pakistan. Kramtoski is from Lithuania. Yasin Legend is in the UK. Superman is Canadian, and Prashant is in India. So we have representation from a number of different countries on our map. And one of the things that I've always thought was delightful about Clash is how I got to play on global teams with people from all over the place. And so this is really shown right here. At the same time, I can understand how you might like to have a team that is more geographically tight. It's easier to negotiate war times, because let me tell you, trying to negotiate war times when you have people from Pakistan to India to Europe to mountain time in Canada, this gets to be kind of hard. And AIJAZ222, I'm sorry, I'm probably saying your name wrong. Is it AI? Am I supposed to say all the letters? AIJAZ? Because that's like a lot. AIJAZ. That's a lot of mouthful. So I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but okay. So this is Clash Masters League, Facebook Esports Fleet Division War. It is week 5. ScoRpioNMoNkeyS come into this with a record of 1-3. What's your record? What is the record for our opponent coming into this war? What, you're blessing me? Why are you blessing me? Why would Huts be blessing me on Twitch? I don't need a blessing. Yeah, I don't need blessing. Well, maybe, I need something. You're watching for live attacks? I know, Anshu, I'm watching for live attacks. I'm waiting. I'm surprised that one happened already, because normally you don't see one that early. So it was pretty quick to jump in there with those dragons. Did I sneeze? I don't think I sneezed. Happy birthday, Huts. Oh, so Anshu, I think you're the one who asked me who was going to win. And over on Twitch, I have a viewer named Paul180380. And Paul 18030 is saying that ScoRpioNMoNkeyS are going to win at 13-10. So Paul is highly confident in the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS. Oh, was it you, Guru? Okay, it was you. All right. Somebody had asked and who I thought was going to win, and I kind of said I don't know. It could go either way. And I asked what your record was over in okay, I'm going to say it wrong. I'm just going to say it wrong. AIJAZ. But yes, over on Twitch, one of my regular viewers is calling it a 13-10 ScoRpioNMoNkeyS victory. So he is highly confident in the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS. So we'll see how this whole thing plays out. Paul 18030, they're calling it 10. I don't know, man. So yesterday, when the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS were in the World Championships, I was watching the first match, and Clash Bashing was streaming that thing. And beforehand, Clash Bashing, he said it was going to be a ScoRpioNMoNkeyS victory 12-12 on percent. And it ended up being a ScoRpioNMoNkeyS loss 12-12 on percent. So that was highly disappointing. Highly disappointing. So 45 minutes left. We have 5 hits for the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS, and we have 4 hits left for the AIJAZ team. And Shu, you are not using Twitch. That's okay. You don't need to use Twitch. I am talking to both my YouTube audience and to my Twitch audience. Now, the problem with it is it's hard for you to talk to each other. So, yeah, Paul 18030 was talking about how cruel our defeat was in World Champions yesterday, and I would say it was cruel. It was simply cruel. It was a heartless kill to the throat by Badzinger. Or something like that. So this tournament it has like, how many weeks of group phase does this tournament have? Like 9, 10, 13? It has a lot of weeks. I'm going to pull it up and tell you how many weeks. 13 weeks of group phase. 13 weeks. That's a lot of group phase. Hello, Milan Rada. How are you? It's a lot of group phase. Hello, Rude SC2. How are you? Welcome to the stream. We are watching a ScoRpioNMoNkeyS versus AIJAZ222 war. This is a Clash Masters League Facebook esports war, and we are in week 5 of the group phase. There has been one hit because the attacker AIJAZ from the other team literally went in at about the 5-minute mark. Did not think very long how to go after Warrior of Light with a dragon attack. So, jumped right in there and kicked the whole thing off. And Milan Rada on YouTube is saying they are a big fan of AIJAZ222. That's nice. What's going to be the mix for attacks? Hybrids or Lalo? Well, okay, I'm not gonna... Let's look at who's up. Let's see, Warrior. He's good for anything. Kramtoski. I'm gonna guess a ground hit with Kramtoski. Maybe a hybrid, maybe Yetis. Yasin, he's a Lalo guy, right? Yasin's probably gonna Lalo unless he can't find a good Lalo base. Oh, Superman. I don't know about Superman. And Prashant's a little bit versatile, but I think Prashant maybe favors a hybrid. So, we'll see. You know, oftentimes, Paul 18030, we see a lot of hybrids because it's a fairly robust hit. Toby Babe. Hello, Toby Babe on Twitch. How are you? It's a great day to clash. Are you clashing? You know, there's all kinds of rumors about when this update is going to drop. Are you guys hearing the rumors that it's tomorrow? You love Lalo, but you can't do them. I know, Paul 18030. I have a problem that, so when this war is over, you know, I am in the NDL flyweight division with the War Bees, and so I'm going to take a short break, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to be going live with some War Bees action. But the problem is, you know, really, if you're going to Laloing at Town Hall 9 should be a thing, and I am just not good at it. Oh, hey, we have a live hit. Kramtoski is ready to roll here with a hybrid. You asked me what the breakdown was going to be, and I said, well, there's probably going to be a hybrid. So here we go. Let's see what this hybrid says. Let's see. Toby Babe, it's probably on the Gold Pass ends, but who knows? What wars are next weekend? Okay, so Cram is, I think, trying to get his queen to charge the town hall. Am I right about that? Yes, Cram has successfully done a pro-ass pro wall breaker move. Got through the first layer. Managed to get through that second layer. Are those super? Those must be super wall rakers. That was pretty nice with those wall rakers. So the queen does indeed take down the town hall. And now what is Cram going to hope his queen does? Going to go in there and get down that clan castle. So we have a hound that will take for freaking ever to work through the hound in the clan castle. But it'll probably get done. The queen is under fire from a couple of expos. And man, those hounds they make a lot of pups. It takes forever. So where is Cram? So Cram's going to put this hybrid in. I see from 2 to 3 o'clock, probably trying to target in on that eagle relatively early. But that's going to leave this section over here full of scatter and Inferno towers to deal with. Oh, and then we have a Tesla farm over there. All right, so the hybrid is moving in. He did just use his Warden ability. The Royal Champ is working on that Expo and now the scatter. That'll go down. The last heal is down. Still has Royal Champ ability. And she's kind of moving through with those hogs, which is normally a pretty effective thing to have happening. But we'll get targeted by this multi-inferno, and that's going to drain her of her health. He's going to have to use her ability here. And he does. We'll get down the inferno. Still has miners, so they're taking out some of these other defenses. Single inferno left here. A couple of miners. Is it enough miners? Ground skellies pop out. Single inferno's targeting. Warden wandering around doing his warden-y ass warden stuff. I am going to say not quite a triple, but probably a very nice double. So, hello Flashy McFlash Flash, and hello Demo. How are you guys? So I see Demolisher has shown up, and Flashy McFlash Flash has again subbed at Tier 1. How do you sub at Tier 1 every time you log into my streams, Flash? It just seems like you'd run out of subbing opportunities. But thank you for the sub. I totally appreciate that. Toby Babe. Healer switch is OP. Yep. That was a very solid, that was a very good hit. Good hit by Warrior, or sorry, by Kramtoski. A nice solid double. After one hit on each side, our score is 2-2. ScoRpioNMoNkeyS slightly ahead on percent. And over here on YouTube, Anshu Gaming is saying that Tayab will probably use a hybrid. So we'll see how that all plays out. We'll see how the rest of the war plays out. We have had one hit from the AIJAZ team, which was dragons. Okay, and now Warrior is going to go in. Warrior of Light with a drag bat hit. I told you it's hard to say what Warrior is going to do, because Warrior has got some versatility. Warrior has one of the highest triple rates in ScoRpioNMoNkeyS. I just reran Warrior's stats. Well, I reran everybody's stats. Warrior is right up there. So he's making a funnel with the E-Drag at 6 and with the King and the Queen at 9, sending in all of the drags in between, putting them under rage, just some loons. He's got that blimp that he's going to send in towards the town hall. The Queen is still doing some damage on that top side. Blimp makes it to the town hall. Warden ability used. Loses some loons to the town hall anyway. I don't know how that happens. So he's got bat spells. And remaining splash damage. There's a scatter, a multi, and a whiz tower. So he throws in his champ, and she took care of the whiz tower. But we've still got a scatter and a multi-inferno that would like to destroy these bats. And so Warrior of Light is not afraid to use those freeze spells and keep his bats up. Might have missed that one, though. Oh, I think maybe he thought that he'd be able to get that down before all the bats were dead. So he did not get that last bit of splash. Bats are all gone, and it is a matter of how much percent can we clean up with our dragons before this goes down. Nice solid double. Hello, D Money on Twitch. How are you, D Money? And Lucas is here on Twitch too. How are you, Lucas? We are watching Warrior. Had a little bit of a trouble with his bats and freeze. I think his main push veered a little bit towards the town hall, and then he didn't get quite as much splashdown with his main push as he had hoped. I think that's what happened. Well, D Money, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that, D Money. You're a sweetheart. All right, so maybe should have sent bats from 12. Yeah, I don't know. There was a lot of splash up. Paul, there's still, when he put those bats in, there was still a lot of splash damage up, and his dragons were circling, kind of veering towards the outside. So I'm not sure at that point if you can save it. I think his main troop push, I think he thought it would be more in the middle and take, maybe down that other scatter. I mean, if you get one more scatter, that helps a hell of a lot with that the bat deployment. But I don't know. You might be right, Paul. Paul 180380. Let's see. D Money is asking, you don't have anything today, right? From what I see of your emails. This is the only ScoRpioNMoNkeyS war tonight. However, D Money, if I recall correctly, we have an 8 a.m. Eastern Time match tomorrow for the Fury League. So you have 2 wars. Am I off by a day? Let me pull up I'm pulling up my calendar. Monday, yes, we have the Fury War. And then CML in the afternoon, yeah. So what's going to happen there is I'm going to have to split the roster. Some people rostered on only one of those, and there's others rostered on both. So I have to put that together tonight on who's going on which one. But so yeah, D Money, that's correct. This is the only thing. This right here is the only official ScoRpioNMoNkeyS war that we have today. You did the channel point thing for a random emote. Awesome, Demo. Did you like your random emote? Yeah, so D Money, just the thing to know is I think I'm probably going to spin you on that Fury one. That's a 2-hit, 6-hour prep, 6-hour war, 2-hit format. So just be ready for that. Yeah, poor Demo. So Demo is gonna have to have some kind of a day of mourning when his bats no longer work, right? What are you gonna do then, Demo? Or is it Demo? I always wonder, it's like so this is funny, right? When I look at your name, Demolisher, it's obvious to me that it's Demolisher, right? You're the Demolisher. And yesterday, Clash Bashing looked at your name, and he kept calling you like, he kept saying it funny, like he didn't know that it was Demolisher. It was very odd. It was funny. Paul says he's going to push so hard to get himself upgraded. You want to be part of these wars. You know it, Paul. Bats are going to be OP. Look, so on my iPhone, can't use emo. On your iPad, you can. Oh, okay, Huts. Well, there's only one way to solve that, Huts, and that's use your iPad. You're loving bats. Bats. Yeah, it was like he kept calling you the Demolisher. That's what it was. I know that Lando calls you Demo, and sometimes I like to think of you as a demon, so it's sort of like the Demon-olisher, but you meant it to be Demo, yeah, like a demo. Okay, maybe I'm saying it wrong. I thought you were the Demolisher, but maybe you meant it to be the Demolisher, which is what Bashing was saying, Demolisher. Which is that's a very odd pronunciation. This looks like the Batmaster chat room on Twitch. That is true. Anshu Gaming, you did not like the dragons. Okay, you did not like the funnel. That's, I thought that it would have been better had they gone to the middle. I think that's what the attacker intended. All right. So 31 minutes. 3 hits left for the Monkeys. 4 hits left for the AIJAZ team, whose name I'm sorry, I'm sure I'm saying it incorrectly. So we are going to see, where are we at here? We have had an 81 and an 86% double from a ScoRpioNMoNkeyS and a 76% from the opponent. So in order for them to catch up, they're going to need an extra star, or they're going to need to grab some percentage. Now, it's very early in war, so it's far too early for me to be saying that sort of thing. Nonetheless, I have said it. You need to catch up on percent or throw up an extra star there, opponent team. Demolisher. See, it's a demolisher. The funny thing is that about the way you capitalize that with the TH and the DE. Somebody, one of the streamers I was watching, noticed that once. They're like, I wonder if that's supposed to be kind of a funny thing with the town hall. Demo, aren't you still 14? You could be 14. No, he couldn't. You have to be 18 to play in Worlds, and so he at least has sworn to be 18. All right, we have had our hits so far on our side of the map from a Warrior and from Cram. So if we're working down the map, we would expect our next hit to be Yasin. Now, let's see how Yasin does today. He is sometimes magic with that lava loon. Sometimes you watch Yasin and you are astonished at his execution on his lava loon. I would love to see one of those astonishing execution lava loons today. And on YouTube, Sahai, hey, yeah, hello, hey Abhishek Negi, how are you? So we are, so if you just joined, Clash Masters League, Facebook Esports Fleet Division, I guess it's a tournament. It's hard for me to call it a tournament when it literally has 13 weeks of a group phase followed by playoffs. It's hard to think about that. Like a tournament that lasts like 20 weeks is a long time for a tournament to last. But I think they do call it a tournament. So we'll call it the tournament. ScoRpioNMoNkeyS has 4 teams in this tournament. So it's been quite a fun one so far. We are not even a third done yet with our group phase. So plenty of opportunity yet for all of us to increase our win percentage. How about that? These oh, here we go. We have Ujwal. Ujwal Singh is going to attack Kramtoski with a drag bat. And let's see what Ujwal Singh. Ujwal indeed is the person with whom I negotiated all of the war timing. And Anshu Gaming on YouTube is saying you have to give the attack and score 3 stars for both for Tayab, Israf, and Gaitan. That's very funny. Okay, Ujwal has taken down... Oh, I missed it. Whatever was in that compartment. Let's see. I need to pay more. It must have been an Inferno Tower. Got the Inferno Tower down with a... With what? An Ice Golem. Okay, well, I've totally missed how this started because there's still a blimp there. So somehow managed to creep in there and get that down. Well, that's kind of a funny base design with that open corner if it didn't take much to creep in and get that down. All right, so in go the loons and drags and the Grand Warden. Hey, Quaker. Oh, it was a Sui RC. Oh, now I see it. Okay, thank you. And the blimp coming in for the town hall. The rage is down. Warden ability is used to make sure that blimp gets to the town hall. There are a couple of dragons kind of down here messing around with the queen. I don't know if they're going to get that queen down. That one dragon did get the queen down as a whisper of hell. Oh, now he's dead. Forget it. Bats go in from 3 o'clock. We have 2 whiz towers and a scatter still standing. We have king ability, but only one remaining freeze. It's going to be a little tricky to get through all of this with 1 remaining freeze, I think. So I am simply going to say nice try by Ujwal Singh. It will be a nice high percentage. That'll help to improve the percentage of our opponent. I'm also going to point out that so far the bats have not really done their job today on either side of the map. The bats have been a difficult, they have not quite gotten the value that you sometimes see. You know, when you see those bats like just rolling through a base with this overwhelming force, they're pretty amazing. But the ones we've seen today have, you know, there's just a lot of splash left. So, all right, nice, well, solid attack. 90, it's going to be in the 90s. You can't fault an attack in the 90s. Good job, Ujwal Singh. Staying close. All right, so 2-2, 4-4. Ooh, the opponent is ahead by 0.2%. 0.2%. All right, so ScoRpioNMoNkeyS, we are now coming. We have to play from behind. So yes, Ujwal brought the opponent back into the game. Good job. Toby Babe, you can't wait for the update. Yeah. Quaker's here, yes. Headhunter and Zaps make Sui Lalo OP. Okay, that'll be fun. Happy Father's Day. Nice job, D-Money. Demo. Percentage is giving you, I know, Demo. I know. Demo. I'll go to demo. I know. We having lost yesterday on percent, that little bit of percent is, it's reminiscent of something bad that happened. I will say Happy Father's Day to everybody who's a father, including my own. I get to call him later today. Quaker, you call him D-Emo. That's nice, D-Emo. It's like you have D-Money and D-Emo. He's D-Emo. D-Emo one. That's nice. It's hilarious. Anshu Gaming says the star attacker left to attack and show how to triple those bases. Your star attackers are left. Tayab, Kaitan, and Israf. Our star attackers, Yasin, Superman, and Prashant. I want to say that everybody on our side of the map is a star. Sometimes they're 1 stars, sometimes they're 2, sometimes they're 3. Ha ha ha. Sorry. Actually, I mean, everybody on our side of the map is a very good player. So it's hard for me to pick out a superstar on our map. I think if I were to look at the stats, I would find, so here's the thing. Yasin's not in that many wars. So he's got a really high percent, but the number of wars that I've got stats for is less. Prashant is like he's in a lot of wars and he triples a lot. Warrior of Light's got really good stats too. So D-Money on Twitch is calling it as Yasin and Prashant will both triple and Superman will get high 90s. You might be right, D-Money. Those things would not surprise me. So, but I'm always worried with Yasin because he likes to lalo and sometimes he doesn't safe lalo. And so he can sometimes be a 1 or a 3 attacker. So Yasin always makes me nervous until I see that town hall go down. D-Money does get lots of stars. He's in lots of wars too. Anshu Gaming. I know it's very close. It's extremely close, Anshu, except unfortunately the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS are no longer in the lead. When we look at the stats here, the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS have fallen slightly behind. Ever so slightly, but slightly. Yasin is OP. He can use anything. I know, but he likes to lalo. Toby, I know that he can use anything, but he likes to lalo. He's censored? What do you mean he's censored? All right, so we have Israf. Israf, apparently one of the superstars from the other team, is also going to hybrid attack. Hybrid attacking Yasin. Yasin often has really, really, really good bases, too. Oh, we've got an internet problem. Oh, phew. I was worried there for a second on a disconnect. That would not be... Oh, that would be an unfortunate timing for a disconnect. I mean, all disconnects are unfortunate timing, but yeah, D-Money, he does build his own bases, and they're sometimes just tricky. He's a good builder, I think. So Poison is down, Clan Castle is out. Nice move there with that loon. I think it's going to get that cannon down and ensure that the queen heads. Going to go in and take the enemy queen. Okay, drops that rage to keep the queen alive. Queen under heavy fire. Extra loon coming in. The entire hybrid army coming in at 6. Oh, we're having connection issues. Oh, no. No, no. There we go. Good. We did use a siege barracks at about 7:30, so the P.E.K.K.A. is clearing on the outside. Miners, Hogs, Warden moving in, Royal Champion, like you would normally expect. Siege barracks, Hogs came out. Royal Warden ability used over the Town Hall. Queen still up with healers. Will we get a healer swap? Everything is kind of frying on that multi-inferno. In goes some Hogs. Freezes the multi and the eagle. Unfortunately, there's an eagle shot raining down anyway. Miners pathing to the outside. We've got the Royal Champion under heal, but she sometimes struggles to stay healed up. Does have to use the Royal Champion's ability. The eagle is still firing down. I think that our attacker Israf... I mean, I can't tell how many miners there are. I lose them sometimes, but I think he's running out of miners. He could manage to drop that last heal spell. And did he disconnect? Oh, no. That's a bummer. I am a little worried that he disconnected. Because he probably needed to drop that heal at some point and didn't get the heal dropped because of the disconnect. So that is a bummer because that looked like a really nice start. Looked like a nice hit. Yep, net connection lost. I'm sorry, Anshu. That's a big bummer for your team because that hit started out really well. And sometimes that strategic use of the heal saves everything. So we'll wait and watch just in case, but I'm pretty sure that that's what happened here. Bummer. Bummer, bummer. Yeah, so over on Twitch, Quaker is saying that there's an OP attacker with gerbil internet. That's a bummer. So, because that hit 81% double, still a pretty good percent. But tough when it maybe, I don't know if it was going to triple or not. You know, that the use of that heal is so critically important, and when you drop it, it's so I'm not gonna say that one way or the other, but we do know that obviously would have gotten more down if there was a heal. So, and cleanup troops. So that's a bummer, but solid hit anyway. Really, really nice start to that hit. So 17 minutes left. 3 monkey hits, 2 from our opponent. As we go into those hits, let's see. We've got an average destruction percent of 83.5% by the monkeys and 83% by the opponent. So holy moly, wow! That's very close. Very close war so far. I just realized that I said holy moly. My friend SC from the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS likes to make fun of me for saying holy moly. Ujwal, that was you, right? That just did this hit? No, it was Israf. Sorry. It was very unlucky. It was a bummer. I heard about that, Quaker. That ATN put up perfect war in world qualifiers. Definitely insane. Hello, Shidey Boy. How's Shidey Boy? Shide on Twitch. Good to see you there. And for some reason, Shide is having a little bit of unhappiness about the fact that we've had some doubles. Apparently. Apparently, Shide has been spoiled by watching World Championship qualifiers. Quaker, you've got 3 fresh bases. Thanks, World. Where'd you get these? You just copy them off the qualifiers? They're not really fresh if they've been burned, Quake. I know, Ujwal. I'm sure I saw that the connection got lost. I'm talking to them over on YouTube as well. I did see that the connection got lost. It was kind of a bummer. Who give next attack from our team? Tayab or Kaitan? I think, do I say that Kaitan? So I need to know from our opponent if I'm supposed to say that Kaitan or Chaitan. I had a friend from India who was Kaitan, but he spelled it with a K. So I don't really know. It was Ketan. So I'm kind of assuming that it's Kaitan, but I don't know. That could be wrong. What's the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS lineup? Well, Shide, Warrior of Light from Pakistan, Kramtoski from Lithuania, yes, and Legend from the UK, Superman from way up north there in Canada, and Prashant from India are all in the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS lineup. And on the opponent side, which may or may not be called AIJAZ, I'm not quite sure if I'm saying it correctly. We have Tayab, Kaitan, Israf, AIJAZ, and Ujwal. And let's see. Yes. Kaitan. You guys are funny. So I did stream to YouTube because Ujwal requested it. And I do always stream to Twitch. I can do to both. So that's what I'm doing today, is go to both. It's just I don't usually stream to YouTube because usually nobody watches me on YouTube. So it's a pain in my butt and nobody watches. All right, so back here on Twitch, Quaker says the average teams are very good because they've been on stream. Okay, they're not burnt unless they've been 3-starred on stream or replayed. That's totally true, Quake. I would agree with that. Yes, Shide, Warrior of Light is from Pakistan. Why is that a surprise to you? Warrior of Light has been from Pakistan for as long as I've been part of ScoRpioNMoNkeyS. Yes, Anshu, I do know that you're watching me on YouTube because I'm seeing your comments on YouTube. So I totally appreciate that you're watching me on YouTube. That's awesome. Oh, now, Quaker and Shide on Twitch are trash talking each other. Be nice. Actually, Quaker's not trash talking Shide. It's just, well, okay, he kind of did. So yeah. Well, I'll just let you boys have at each other. That's fine. That's fine. All right. So we have, what do we have? 13 minutes. We should have 3 hits from the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS and 2 hits from the opponent, which may or may not be called AIJAZ222. And from the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS, our 3 hits will be Yasin, Superman, and Prashant, which D-Money has already called triples from Yasin and Prashant, and a 90% double from Superman. The enemy, we will have Tayab, and it might be Kaitan, it might be Chaitan. I'm probably saying it wrong. I am sorry, I'm probably saying all of the Indian names incorrectly. Except I'm pretty sure that I know how to say Prashant. Anshu Gaming, you want to ask a question? Do I play Clash of Clans? Is that like a do you even play, bro kind of a question? Of course I play Clash of Clans. Do I sound like such a noob that you can't believe I play? Crap. Like, do you even play, bro? You should delete your account. Here, I'm going to show you how OP this account is. So, actually, before I show you this, no, I'm going to show it to you. This is the current account. Actually, I have about 15 accounts that just hold little clans open for these tournaments. So that's what this one is. But I have 2 Town Hall 13s, 2 12s, an 11, a 10, a 9, and a 7. Oh, Toby babe, I know you have a particular fondness for SMK5 and that you for some reason do not like SMK2, which I cannot understand. What is it about SMK2 that is so distasteful? I mean, like why would you hate on SMK2? Get farming. Hi Kevin. How's Kevin today? Kevin, are you a new monkey yet? uh, so, what do we got left? 10 minutes. She doesn't use her builders. Oh geez. I'm not trying to upgrade these accounts. Okay, fine. Fine. As long as you're all here. Sure, why not? Army camp. Why can't I upgrade the army camp? Oh, there we go. Oh, we'll get a new one instead. There you go. There, we will now be, you'll be happy for like a minute and a half while that works. Toby babe. Can you show the profile of Tayeb? You want to see his current trophies? Sure I can. 5807. How is that for Tayeb? Let's see. Quaker, you wouldn't run any of these bases from Worlds Against... Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, Quake. And then we're talking about who's the rep for SSG Gold and CWL. Yeah. See, Quaker, see what you're thinking. Whoops, I should not be looking at clan chat. Okay. So 9 minutes left. Come on, monkeys. Give me some hits. Don't do them all at the end. You know how irritating it is when they all come at the end. So I don't know if any of our biggest clan pushers are in here. Like, I don't think... Like, do any of our... Warrior is at 56. Bubblehead... 56, Cram, 54. Yeah, our biggest pushers are not in this war. I think, what, Demolisher? Is Demolisher our biggest trophy pusher, maybe? You move traps everywhere for friendly war and streams. Yep. That's what you got to do if you're going to use those bases. Come on, monkeys. Give me a hit. One of these monkeys can surely hit. Quaker, I think the only person that disagrees with you is Toby. So Quaker's over here on Twitch talking about whether or not a base is burned and whether or not you can use it. But I'm pretty sure the only person that disagrees with Quaker about it is Toby. Toby, who thinks if he's seen that wall layout before, it's burned. All right, we do have Yasin going in. Let's see if I was correct. See, I told you he was going to Lalo. Let's see. Let's see how Yasin's Lalo goes. We have our loons dropping, a couple of them, along with a king. Some more loons, queen. I guess it's a Sui Lalo. Queen is going to take down that wizard tower. King and baby dragon clearing the 3 o'clock corner. He did a wall break right there. Queen ability will be used. She'll get down that inferno and the single. And a whiz tower. And not the second inferno. Royal champion is going in at 12 for, well, a cannon. Now the bomb tower. Now the archer tower. Royal champion ability was just used right there. Did not get the expo or the scatters. Now has some minions clearing some trash at 12, along with the hound and loons coming in. Another hound at 9:30. He's got these loons in groups all the way across that 9 to 12. Drops his minions for cleanup. One hound has popped. The other hound has popped. He's raging and hasting. Loons through the middle. Sends in his blimp. We see the loons. Is freeze going down? Blimp. Will the blimp make it to the town hall? Yes, it does. He's got loons and a dragon in that blimp. Town hall goes down. Thank goodness. I can stop worrying. But I just feel like he's got only a few loons left, and there's a lot of scatter. Am I missing something here, guys? A lot of scatter. Splash, not splash. Yeah, I meant splash damage. All right, so Yasin, and the enemy queen is still up. Yasin is going to get a nice double here, but it will not triple. Enemy queen and enemy royal champion picking off those loons. A bunch of clan castle troops coming out and wrecking his cleanup. So let's see. But going into this, I think ScoRpioNMoNkeyS had an 83.5% average percent damage, and the opponent was slightly behind. So let's see if we'll stay ahead of the average. We will stay ahead of the average with this. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, there's all kinds of stuff going on in the Twitch chat. There's just love for Shide, Toby. Hi, hi. The back end scatter will fuck him, yes. 3 for Aspire by our leaders, hit rate. What are you talking about? All right, nice try, Yasin. At least we got that double. Or is going to be close. So we are 6-6 with 50.8 to 49.8. 1 percentage point difference. Heading into the final 4 hits, 2 on each side. Very, very close. What are you guys talking about me? In the Twitch chat, you're talking about my hits? No, oh, you're talking about somebody else. Okay, you're talking about MLCW. Good. All right, so we now have probably Katon, maybe Chaitan, maybe something else. The attacker from AIJAZ. We're going to hit Superman, also with a Lalo. He has a clone spell, so this might be, what is that, an Electron Lalo? Is that what you call that? Oh, I hate seeing the little internet connection thing going on. Hey, Kevin. So the king is going in, taking down... Oh, that king is going to path this way and take down the other air defense. That's a nice move. Hacking down the air defenses just with the king. And send the queen in for the town hall. Nice move. Nice base read, I think. Does get the town hall down. So we... You know, the thing I always worry about with Lavaloon is you're only going to get a 1. But this attacker is highly likely to not get a 1. Already uses the Royal Champ ability. And unfortunately freezes that just a hair too late. So the Inferno Tower does not go down. Sending in Loons and Hounds from 2:30 all the way up to 11:30. 1 Hound pops. Clan Castle comes out. The Blimp is going in. Blimp comes out. Rages up. Must have dropped the clone in there too. Yeah, so the E-Dreg's cloned. He's getting a lot of value out of those E-Dregs. So we have everything pathing towards the outside, which I think is going to be a problem. But there's a lot of flying stuff still flying here. The attacker drops this haste, probably gets down the Inferno. Oh, freezes a Wiz Tower. Nice move. The other Wiz Tower is shooting though. Red Air Mines, the Expo. I don't know. It's gonna be close, is it not? Yeah, okay, let's see. This might defend. This might be a 99% defense. Hey Joey, how's Joey? Tell me he put air skellies for defending that electron. Let's see. See how much is left. It kind of depends on whether this E-drag goes down, huh? If the E-drag takes down that Expo, that's probably going to happen. Then that's a triple, I think. Oh, maybe. Maybe it's a time fail. Dang, it's going to be close to a triple. I have to watch the end of it to see. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, so close. So, he got it. He got it. Wow. Holy moly. Nice job. All right, what do we got over here? We have Prashant in on, we'll do this one. Prashant with a Yeti smash. Straight up Yeti smash by Prashant going on here. Let's see. You're not on the wish list. Vader. Flying stuff flying. Yeah, I know. I never claimed to be the best commentator. Flash. So I do my best. Oh, but my best is not very good. Now what just happened here? I just lost my chat. All right, we got hogs, miners, everything moving through the hybrid. Now we seem to be avoiding the town hall. Are we avoiding the town hall? Something go get it. Okay, we got the town hall. That's good. Yetis and the bowlers are moving through. We still have healers up. We still have the queen up and her ability. We still have the royal champ. We're kind of running out of troops in the middle here, though. We need something to kick loose. Oh, Tesla farm. Tesla farm always trouble. Prashant sends in a couple of loons to try to take down that single inferno. I don't know if that'll be enough loons or not. Not enough loons to take down the single. I don't think this triples. I think that he ends up... He's going to end up close, but he's not. I don't think that's going to triple. Let's see what else is happening for action here. We have a hit on Prashant by Tab. This looks like it was a hybrid. It's looking like a pretty dang strong hybrid. Last heal spell just placed, but we still have our royal champ ability. And that queen is still, I was going to say she's still up and under heal, but she's now dead. So is there, so 54 seconds left. Still has some miners circling the outside. I kind of think this is a triple. I kind of think that Tayab is going to throw up another triple here. Which I think is going to mean a win for our opponent. Because I don't think that one that Prashant had was going to triple. We'll have to see how it all shakes out, though. Because Yasin didn't triple, Prashant didn't triple, and I think this is going to be 2 triples for the opponent. Oh, maybe not. Hold up. Hold up. Wow, that was close. Wow. Time fail. Quaker called a time fail. You guys were right. 10-11. Oh, we didn't get any triples. We got no triples. We got none. All right. So that, my friends, is a nice job by our opponent. Good job, team from India, AIJAZ222. Nice work. We had 1 triple in the whole war. This was Ketan's triple. I will re-show that 1 triple. This was a Lalo too. Frickin' Lalo. You guys know I hate the Lalo. Lalo is impossible to deploy correctly. It's impossible to deploy well. Although I did think this move down here, the Sui with the king going in and taking out both of those air defenses, was a smart read on the base, and good job funneling the king in there. I mean, a couple of loons and the king and an ice golem, and this is You gotta admit this is a pretty... either a strong move or a weak base. So, it was a nice war, Guru. Good job. Good job by your team. And good try by the monkeys. Somehow we did not have the tripling magic today. Okay, but a single Tesla there could have fucked his king pathing. Yes, Toby, that's true, but there was not a single Tesla there. So we did not. I mean, no matter what base it is, you're always going to come up with the, well, if it was this way or that way, it would have defended that thing. So clearly, Superman had decided to not defend that. This is one of those things where when a lava loon looks good, a lava loon looks really good. You just watch it kind of, sort of watch those loons rolling through the base like a wave. It's like a tidal wave of loons. Of course, then they all died here. That clone on the E-Drag turned out to be a nice addition. Nice addition to the attack. So great job here by Katon. Coming up with a good solid lava loon. Electron lava loon. Let's get it right. Sui Electron lava loon triple. Now that is a mouthful. But good job, Katon. Shaitan? I don't know how to say your name. Attacker number 2. Nice job. Now, I know that the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS, one of the things that the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS like especially is when we win, and then I have to do the paperwork. As the clan rep, I have to do the paperwork, and they especially like it when I show the paperwork. So it is always like a little point of deprivation when the ScoRpioNMoNkeyS don't get to see any paperwork because we did not win. So we will not have paperwork because I don't have to do the paperwork. Ujwal Singh has to do the paperwork for a win. So you hear that ding? That's Ujwal doing paperwork. Nice war, YT AIJAZ222. Congratulations. Good job. Good try, monkeys. We'll get the next one, I hope. So I'm going to be back in about a half hour, because in about a half hour I'm going to be streaming the Warbees Town Hall 9 Flyweight Division War. We'll do a couple hours of Flyweight War. Toby, there's no paperwork to do unless you want to watch me put in our loser stats. Do you want to watch me put in our loser stats? Okay, we can do that. I have to do that anyway, so you can watch me do... You want to watch the stats. All right. Well, that means I have to rearrange all my screens, because otherwise I won't be able to see your comments while I'm doing stats. So you'll have to wait 1 second while I rearrange screens. Move this over here. We'll move YouTube over here. All right. We will move this right here. We will pop up my stats page. And we will share my screen. Okay, now I gotta make this bigger so you can actually see it. Right? Toby. So you guys are asking about my stats. Okay, so you're asking me if the SCCWL stats filter works. No, I have to do it manually, which is why I can give you dynamic updates on the overall stats, but I have to manually remove all the SCCWL data in order to give you the no SCCWL stats. Okay, so this is stats time. And we have More details. My team. Warrior of Light. Actually, I should make sure the caps work the same. There we go. Warrior of Light. Today is 6/21. This was CML Facebook Esports. It was a fresh. He got a 2 for 81%. Copy those in. We had Cram, who had a 2 for 86%. We had Yasin, who had a 2 for 87. Okay, we are like kind of like reliable in the 80s here, aren't we? We had Superman with a 2 for 85. And we had Prashant, who magically did not triple, for 90. All right, so there's the offense stats. So now I'm going to copy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. And the event and the fresh. Copy that, move it over here to our defense. All right, well, that's a lot of paging down. I need a better interface for entering the data. That'll be the next upgrade to the stats sheet. All right, so on defense, Warrior defended a 276. Cram, 2 for 92. Yasin, 2 for 81. Superman got tripled. And Prashant, 2 for 98. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that Prashant's base was light. So Prashant's base is below Superman, and everybody always complains about how light Superman is. So if you want to see the offense, defense, the pivot, the summary, this does not reference back. So this one auto updates. So if I were to go find Prashant now on this list, his stats are going to be slightly different than they were. Yeah, so if you look at what I posted earlier today, he would have had higher than a 39% hit rate. But this one automatically updates. It just doesn't automatically go into this pretty summary form. Yeah, so see, he was at 41% before this war. Now he's at 39. So anyway, Toby, I don't have it all automated yet, but I'm working on it. One piece at a time. 2 weeks ago, we had no data. So there's that. Now, as long as we are here, this is where I am keeping track. So this is I'll zoom in on this. This is my other little piece of paperwork that I do. I don't know why I can't change my view here. There I can. So I keep track for each of our teams how we did. And so here we have to update this one with the lost. And we have to highlight it in red. So we are, well, we're not quite done with all of our week 5 CML Facebook wars because this is our team 4 that's right here. And we just finished this one. And I put Prashant, I added him completely to the thing there. Now if we go back here, our team 1 has had 2 weeks in a row of buys because of clans that dropped. Team 2 also not on a very winning streak. This one plays next Saturday. We got a long time to wait on that one. And team 3, this is where Toby is, has, I think these bye weeks count as a win, so I think we go into that with a 3-1, and Toby will help us to take down Activity Red this week. So that, my friends, concludes the paperwork portion of your stream. And I'm gonna go offline for a bit, and I'm gonna come back with Town Hall 9 and the Warbees. So if anybody is just dying to watch some Town Hall 9 action, come back in about a half hour. So, and with that, thank you all for joining me. I had a good time with you all today. Bummer that we did not win. We'll get the next one. Good job, monkeys, and good job, YT AIJAZ222. Congratulations on your win. And this, my friends, is Christine the Mean, and I am signing off. See you next time.